Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your November tarot forecast. The messages that come through may resonate for your sun, moon, rising, or your north node. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, links will be listed below. So, Cancer, November is going to be very Scorpio and very Sagittarius, okay? We started out with the sun being in Scorpio for most of the month, but then it's going to move in to Sag. We also have Venus in Scorpio, and we have Mars in Sag, and then we are going to have a Mercury retrograde. First, a Mercury retrograding through Sagittarius, and then retrograding back into Scorpio. Okay, and you all know what Mercury retrogrades bring. Okay, it brings unfinished business from the past back in to your life, whether it's physically resurfacing or there are things, emotions and unhealed wounds and things that are bubbling up from the depth within you. Okay, and anything that's returning to you from the past is either A, for you to finally get your clarity and understanding, or B, for you to get your closure and your healing, or C, it could be that it is time for a second chance or a new beginning at something. Okay, and so Mercury goes retrograde on the 9th of November in Sagittarius. It retrogrades back into Scorpio on the 18th of November, and then it goes direct on the 29th of November in Scorpio. And by then we only have one more day left in the month, right? So you're going to be dealing with this Mercury retrograde energy pretty much all through the month of November. And then also because we've got Sagittarius and Scorpio that this is happening in, this is deeply spiritual energy. You're also going to be very much in your emotions. Your intuition's going to be heightened, and your empathic ability is going to be heightened. So let's get into your messages, Cancer. Let's see how all this energy is directly impacting you during the month of November 2025. All right, a blessing on a journey with master number 22. So, Cancer, whatever you've got going on in your life right now, you're going to be blessed in it, okay? Some of you may be traveling in the month of November. If you are, it's going to be a good time. All is going to go well. If you have to fly, it's going to be smooth. If you're driving somewhere, it's going to be great, okay? So any sort of travel, you are blessed in doing it. But overall, it's just saying whatever you are doing, whatever you are focusing your attention and energy on in November, there's going to be blessings around all of that. In fact, I feel for Cancer, moving through November is a very healing, uplifting, and blessed time because, like I said, for most of the month, the sun is in Cancer. The sun is in Scorpio, which is a fellow water sign. All right. And so that's going to empower you. That's going to make you stronger emotionally. It's going to make you feel things more, but it's going to make you stronger. And your intuition is 100% on point. Trust it, Cancer. Don't doubt yourself. Anything that you feel like you need to do or you want to take action on, it's time for that. And really trust with Mars being in Sagittarius especially, okay, because Mars is our energy of force, empowerment, motivation, movement, and Sagittarius is fire energy and gets a lot done and is deeply spiritual, okay? So you're being very empowered by Mars and Sag, and then you're being healed and opened and activated with the sun and Venus both being in Scorpio. So let's pull some more cards. Let's go deeper. But I'm just getting, you guys are blessed. Things are working out for you. Things are going well. And not everybody's going to be enjoying the astrological weather that we are experiencing in November, but it looks like you guys are very much. It's like a day on the beach for you guys. All right, Page of Cups. So right away, Cancer, your intuition is heightened. It's on point. You need to listen to yourself. No matter what somebody's saying or doing, what you're feeling intuitively is what you need to follow through on. Okay. Also, there could be some messages from the heart that are being sent to you because remember, we are going into a retrograde and everybody's going to be experiencing this retrograde energy and it's going to be really intense for some people. All things that are left undone, unfinished, unresolved, that's going to be what's stirring within every person. Okay. And so I feel for Cancer, there may be somebody who is thinking about you, who has you on their heart and their mind during November, especially during the retrograde portion of it, the Mercury retrograde. And they're going to be reaching out. And if they don't physically reach out, if you start having dreams about somebody or they just start popping into your mind or you're constantly being reminded of them kind of out of nowhere, that's because they're really thinking about you. They're really feeling about you. Next is Page of Wands. Okay, so this is messages and also any action you need to take to better yourself, to better your situation or change you need to make. November is the month, but what I'm seeing here with these pages is the Page of Cups is water energy, Scorpio, and the Page of Wands is fire energy, Sagittarius. Okay, so this Scorpio Sagittarius energy is blending very well for you. It's boding very well, and I'm seeing multiple messages coming to Cancer. And then look at that, the Four of Swords. It's a time of healing, rejuvenation, and balance for you guys. Okay? Not everybody's going to be enjoying everything that's going on with the energy in November. Okay? Not everybody can deal with it, but you guys are made for the depth of Scorpio and the power and the passion of Sagittarius. Okay, it's a deeply spiritual time. You're going to be very in tune, and I cannot emphasize enough, listen to your intuition. You are going to be having dreams about stuff as well with that Four of Swords coming out at the end right there. You're going to be having dreams. You're going to be getting intuitive messages. You're going to be getting inspired ideas, downloads of thought to do this, be here, be there, learn this, change this, follow through on all of it, because all of that is blessing you. Plus, again, I do feel that you're getting some messages from some people who are like, Cancer, I can't stop thinking about you, I'm dreaming about you, all of that. And your sleep may be disturbed if they're thinking about you quite heavily. All right, 8th house, metamorphosis, death, rebirth. This is the house of Scorpio right here. Okay, so a big transformation taking place within you mentally, emotionally. And, you know, this is what I'm getting for you guys. It's definitely more spiritually based, emotionally based than things playing out in physical reality other than the messages. And it's just like everything you do is kind of working out for you. But where you've been hurting, where you've been sad, you're coming out of that, Cancer. You're facing the shadow with this 8th house energy. Next is conjunction, integration, synergy, unity. See, things are just working out for you. They're going in your favor. Everything that you're doing, it's like everything's falling into place for you. Other people might be like, what are you doing, Scorpio? why is life so good to you right now? My whole life is falling apart. And Vesta, inner spark, sacrifice, devotion. So see, you are being healed. You are being rejuvenated. You are doing just fine. You're thinking about things of the past and you're overcoming, you're healing, you're having a transformation within about that. Also, I do feel there's a couple of people that want to step up and talk to you, whether this is old friends, you know, family members you've lost contact with or had falling out with, or a strange romantic connection. Okay, you are heavy on their heart and their mind. It could even be that you're dealing with a Scorpio with that eighth house coming out. Water energy, fire energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, but they want to just talk to you. They don't even really have an end goal in mind. They're just being so stirred up by the energy and the Mercury retrograde that they're like, I need to talk to Cancer. I need to get this worked out with Cancer. I need to know how Cancer's doing. Like, you're really heavy on their heart and mind. Okay? They're going through it. They're facing the shadow of Scorpio, that eighth house, serious self-care, wellness, agriculture. Okay? So you're just kind of in your own lane, Cancer. You're doing your thing. You're in your own lane. You're minding your business. You're watching people around you like lose their mind, freak out, fall apart, crazy things happening in their life. There may be some people around you that are losing their job, okay, or like there's just weird chaotic energy. But you are spared from all of that because you're in just a different lane. You're on a different highway than most people have been traveling. And the road that you're on is the safe road, the high road, okay? And we have Palace, Wisdom, Skill, Self-Defense. So you've got three asteroids coming in here. Again, you're good. In fact, you might be the peace in somebody else's chaos. And look at this, Mars. And remember, Mars is in Sagittarius, competition, action, willpower. You're going to have the strength to do what you need to do, to make changes that you need to make. Really follow through on your intuition and what you're being guided to do in that space, okay? Whether it's time to learn something new, it's time to go somewhere, to try something, to make a change. You're getting weird vibes around somebody, maybe it's time to pull your energy back and see things for what they are, all right? You're just being very directed intuitively, and make sure you follow through on all of that, because your spiritual team is definitely going to be aligning you guys to all the things that bring blessing, that bring healing, that bring restoration and balance into your life. And where you've been kind of stuck and struggling, you're going through the metamorphosis. There's going to be an ending of energy and a rebirth of you just feeling more empowered than before, because you've got the Four of Swords with Vesta and Mars. And so it's like you are being healed. You are coming back to life. And with that conjunction, everything's just working out for Cancer. Very positive and blessed time for you guys. And anything that like you're struggling with, there's going to be something else that comes in and takes its place. Right, the High Priestess. See, in this position, you see the keys right here on the pillow. You see the truth for what it is. You have the rites of passage here. Things are a mystery. We're trying to figure it out. We're navigating it intuitively. In this position, you know the answer. You know the way. You know the path. You know the truth. Okay? And if you see here, you've got Mercury, the Mercury symbol. So this Mercury retrograde is going to be powerful for you. It's going to bring you truth and closure in multiple ways. And again, somebody who may have been acting one way, the truth is going to be revealed, and you may have people trying to come back into your life, your reality. All right, but you've got the rites of passage. You are seeing things for exactly as they are. So just another confirmation to trust your intuition. And then you see, excuse me, you see the blue fire, the water, the Scorpio, the red fire, the Sagittarius, the fire with Sagittarius. Okay, so both of these energies are powerful and potent. And here you are, whether you're a masculine or feminine, the King of Cups. You are in your element. Even though it feels like darkness and night for others, you're just fine. You're standing tall. All is well for you. And you know, this is actually things that just cannot work out, things that are just not gonna go as planned, you see it for what it is and you're okay with that and you're walking away from it. It's like you're having a big epiphany of where it's like a person or a situation. You're like, you know what, this is never going to change. This is never going to improve. They're never going to change. They're never going to pull their head out their behind. This is just, it is what it is. And I'm ready to give up on this. I'm not going to water the grass in this area anymore. It's like it doesn't matter. But you're not jacked up about it. You are good. You're like, you know what, I'm letting this go. Look at that, the world. So any travel, Cancer, is looking really good. And then you've got the red flame and the blue flame again. So synchronistic and symbolic for November being Scorpio season, and then we move into Sagittarius season. And so things are coming to an end in your life. And then the devil doesn't got you. In fact, with the devil coming out right there, I do feel, Cancer, that everything that's being said in this reading isn't just for November. It's also carrying you through December, because December is predominantly Sagittarius season, but then the sun moves into Capricorn. And this is the card that represents Capricorn. Okay, so everything that's being said here, I do feel there's elements of it that carry with you all the way to the end of December and go with you into January, into the new year. But you are changed, you are transformed, you are grown. You are coming through as king energy, which means you're on top of things. You're navigating everything just fine. What's not working, you're finally able to release it, to let it go. And something harder that you've been dealing with coming to an end, because we see it up there with the Four of Swords, and now we have it down here with the World card. Okay, so something harder is coming to an end. Also with the Devil sitting right next to that, like something harder is coming to an end. But Cancer, you're just seeing the truth. And like I said, this is more about what's going on with you mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, rather than what's playing out in the physical. Like Spirit just keeps leading me back to your inner state of being, and you're at peace and you're healing. And I feel all of this is taking place for a beautiful 2026, where the landscape of your life is also going to change. So any travel, it's blessed. Any movement, change of home, living situation, it is blessed. Your situations where you've been in the struggle, something's happening and you're feeling very blessed, like it's all turning around. And again, I do feel that you may be hearing from some people. We've got the strong water energy, the strong fire energy also could involve a Capricorn. And it's like if something ends or just can't work out, there's something new that's showing up right on the heels of that ending. Look at that. You've got the Magician. So you got the High Priestess and the Magician. Temperance. See, you're balanced. You're good. This is the card that represents Sag. And the Four of Cups. So something you've been worrying about, feeling like it was a missed opportunity. Cancer, you're getting over that. You're seeing the writing on the wall. You see the little crab in that cup right there of the Four of Cups. Okay, and this is coming out on the Seven of Pentacles. So something that just didn't happen, didn't work out. You may have been struggling with that, but now as you move through November, the writing's on the wall and you're realizing, you know what, I didn't miss out on anything. I'm actually in a better spot. And you're good, you're at peace. And this could also be around a relationship, because this dusty, tired person's coming back in and you're like, wow, look at you. You've looked better. You've been better, and you're just like, oh my gosh, no, I did not lose by losing you. You lost by losing me. All right, the Two of Swords. You're protecting your peace, Cancer. And this is crazy, because So with this person, for those of you that it applies in this capacity, you really felt bad. Like when they walked away, it hurt you, it broke you, and you thought you were never going to get over that. And now here you are in November, and things are just changing inside of you, and you're feeling good, and you're feeling better, and you're seeing the truth. And now here's this person, and you're like, you know what? I wouldn't go back to you, or I wouldn't let you back in my life for anything. For anything. And you're protecting your peace. You're protecting this ending, this closure, whereas in the past you may have been fighting against it, and now you're like, nope, I want to keep this door closed. I don't want you walking back through it. And you've got the Knight of Swords, and in this position things are clear. There's good communication. In this position things are a little bit mucky. You can tell by the difference in coloring of the clouds. But in this position, the storm has passed. The devil is now gone. You're not feeling restricted anymore. Okay, you're good. You're golden. You're feeling magical. And I'm telling you, with these two cards, what you feel intuitively, make sure you follow through on it, Cancer, because it's leading to some magic. It's leading to some good stuff. Okay, you see the shooting star right there behind him, and you realizing that you have what it takes, and anybody walking away from you, that's their loss. Because here, look at, you are so balanced. And just like on the High Priestess, you've got the Mercury symbol again right there. Okay, this Mercury retrograde is very, very powerful for Cancer on so many different levels, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. It's clearing out old energy, old wounds are healing, and you are metamorphosing inside. And things that you were desperately trying to hold on to, now you're just letting them go. You're surrendering. You're not stuck any longer. You're ready to move forward, and you embrace the new. It's like, I'm done with the old. The old cycle's ending. And you're realizing you didn't miss out on something that you thought you did. And like I said, you're overall just feeling blessed. You're navigating all this energy so easy. All right, look at that balance with angel number 222. And it says, maintain harmony and balance in your life to manifest your desires. And that's where you're at, right here. The King of Cups with Temperance. This is balance. This is harmony. This is peace. Okay? And then the High Priestess in this position with the Magician, you're just going to know what you need to do. The writing's on the wall. You know which path to take to bring forth that which you desire. All right, so this is a great time for you guys. Okay, Cancer, everything's working out for you guys. And don't pay attention to all the crazy that's happening in everybody's life around you. That does not apply to you. You can be their balance, their port in the storm if you so choose, but you've done everything right. You've done everything you were supposed to do. You've gone through your trials and tribulations, and now it's a time of peace and harmony, balance and restoration for you guys, okay, through November. And there's some people that are going to be reaching out. And again, if they don't reach out, you're going to be feeling them emotionally, intuitively. You may even start having some dreams about them, but you guys are being blessed, Cancer. Overall, that's the message. Blessings, healing, release, understanding the past, feeling like you didn't lose out on anything. Okay, so those are your messages. Again, if you would like a personal reading with me, links will be listed below. I am sending you so much love and light. Take care.